rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and straight.
What it is. It's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and Laquel reported with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key.
What's up,
yeah?
Another day in paradise.
You look like you in paradise.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? My boys is doing their thing.
You kind of look like you in paradise, but you about to go hunting at the same time.
Hey, that is paradise.
On me.
My paradise, being from the Midwest.
Boy, ain't never been hunting. Then it's like, shut your ass up.
But my boys out there hunting now.
On me.
My boys out there hunting now. Shout out to Luca and the Mavs. Doing our thing. We trying to get back in there. What up, Quid? What's up?
What's up? I'm probably looking at the box scores right now. Looking at this at the end of this.
Oh, you cheating?
This game. I'm looking at this game with Luca and them right now.
Don't worry about my boys. What about y'all boys? Y'all over there y'all in just a huh. Y'all just in a huh. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen not the greatest home grid dynasty that basketball's ever seen. Y'all just
man.
Losing.
Why don't you get started? Why don't you get started with the show?
You losers. The Magic boys even beat y'all. You losers.
Why don't you get started with the show?
You losers. What's up, man? What's up? All right. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some Nets. Let's talk about the Nets and the Ben Simmons trade. How you feeling about that?
Well, I'm gonna let Laquel take this because you know that boy love him.
That's your boy right there. I was just waiting on Quell to say. Objection, Your Honor.
Yeah, the Nets problem not Ben Simmons though.
Uh-oh. What is it?
The Nets problem is the Nets can't play defense.
He's Mr. Defense.
Yeah. You got four other players that score double digits every time. He gonna guard all four of them.
He can't do that.
Yeah, he can't. He can be as good as he wants to on Giannis, but when everybody else scores in double digits too, that plays a role in losing games. And it does play a role in losing games, no matter how many points your other two players score. If not just Ben, but if everybody else can't score, you're gonna have a hard time winning games. And when y'all can't stay in front of anybody, and everybody gets to the rim and score when they want to, you have no rim per you. It's gonna be tough. It's one thing for Zion to go have 20, but when Zion scores and McCollum scores and BI scores and Valanciunas scores, you can't guard everybody. It's one thing for Giannis. It's one thing for one of the players to go off when every time you look at their box scores, it's four players in double digits. It's five players in double digits. Two players off the bench scored in double digits. Yeah, and none of y'all other players, you can't get nothing else from Joe Harris, nothing from Seth, nothing from anyone else. Even if you,
you're talking about two players that just came back though. You gotta mention other.
I'm talking
players
from Nick Claxton.
Yeah, Nick Claxton been balling.
Yeah, you
for his role, he
everybody.
been balling.
Yeah, I'm from everybody.
As your point guard,
as your point guard, as your everything. Like I'm watching them win with Chris Paul giving them 9 points, 10 assists. I'm watching them games being won because they play in deep. They perimeter defense. They can play ball over there. I'm watching games being won with Draymond giving you 9, 8, and 7 because they can score the ball. Well, they ain't winning right now, but I watch teams get when you play defense, they can't stay in front of nobody.
So what I say, we talked about it a few episodes ago. I hear you, but I'm dismissing that because they got Nick Claxton, right? But we're not talking about him for perimeter defense, but we know he out there to protect the cup. They got KD.
Putting them out there and doing it is different.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying. They got KD, right? KD, people mention him defensive player of the year type, and he be like, I play defense. You got Ben Simmons and you got Royce O'Neal. Royce is out there to play defense. So what we're saying is with all of these pieces to play defense,
they can't play defense.
What's going on?
Just because you're out there to play defense, don't mean that you're playing defense. So, every team getting 140 some points, everybody 130, everybody 120.
So that brings me to what, You know what I'm saying? You had some, going on the other night. You missed this show, you know what I'm saying? We still representing for the gang, you know what I'm saying? But what we talked about was I ain't putting it on players like KD because with Ben Simmons, KD is nothing but a scorer. One game with Ben Simmons, you seen KD, he had 4 blocks that game, and they won that game, right? I had to go back and look. I think that's when they played the Pacers the second time. The second time, right?
Yeah.
But then I look and I say, look at KD other numbers.
His rebound, yeah.
The next game, no Ben Simmons. KD had over 6 rebounds, over 5 assists. And I'm like, wow, look at tonight. They win. KD 28 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. Bro, I broke all this down last game. No Ben Simmons, KD more active. So I think KD, like I said last game, and I accidentally said Ben Simmons 6'9", he's 6'10". So we could give or take an inch or so, right? But he's around that height. KD gives him. He said, you carry the burden of defense. You carry the burden of rebounding. No, KD, you do it too. That's what needs to happen. KD needs to do it too. Because when you look at the game, when they beat the Pacers, the rebounding game was within 5. And I think it was actually within 2. When they lost to the Pacers beat them by damn near 20 on the boards. And what KD had? You think he had 9 rebounds? Nah. Ben Simmons, but KD. So if you looking at tonight's game, when you getting 8 from the one time big, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but you getting 8 from him, you getting 9 from KD, 9 from Claxton, 4 from 2 of your guards. And, everybody on that team that hit the floor tonight rebound the ball. And they pulled in 48 rebounds, and the other team pulled in 38 rebounds, 39 rebounds. So I look at stuff like that. So my question, we go back to the root question. What do you think about him being mentioned in trade talks? Do you think it's fair to him?
About KD?
No, Ben Simmons.
No, Ben Simmons.
Oh, no.
You don't think it's fair to him?
No. You have a player that is coming back in trying to just fit in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you take a player that is not naturally a scorer, and now he's coming in as a playmate. His natural thing is to play, make, and play defense, and now he's just trying to fit in. He goes from a place where he was one of the guys.
Yeah.
Now he's supposed to be the guy.
Yeah.
Haven't played 1 year of basketball, and he's coming in. He's just trying to fit in, and they really should have him out there. Like, no, don't fit in. Go play ball.
Go ball. So I think really KD takes a reserve role because he's thinking
that's KD too.
He's timid because when KD's out there doing, what happens? KD breaks down. So now he's like, I got somebody else out here that can carry that load. I'm gonna let them do that, and I'm gonna do this. So I think
but they need to be more like the Boston Celtics. JT don't take a backseat to JB, and JB don't take a backseat to JT. They both will go get you the same.
I mean, but that's the thing though. That's gonna be Kyrie and KD. Where does Ben fit? Because you got to think of that third player.
But even Marcus Smart, he ain't had no problem shooting 9 threes in the game where they both had 30.
On me.
He ain't had no part.
That leads us to another argument. Ben ain't finna shoot.
But it ain't about shooting. It's about just going and playing your game, doing what you do confidently, like trying to fit in.
They'll put Marcus Smart in the game and have him go out and be while Horford is on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you do.
Just go do what you do. Just go hoop. And any game that's KD on the floor, he should have more than 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
KD should be one of the 6 to 8 rebounds. Yeah, he's 7 foot tall. It don't matter. It ain't no way LeBron is known as 24, 8 and 8. All these players known as 8 and 8, 8 and 7, and you're taller than them, bigger than them, longer than them, and they out rebound you your whole career.
I mean, Luka. You know what I'm saying?
Luka out rebounds your whole career.
You like that, didn't you?
That's an effort thing.
What you think, Ted Meister? What you think?
Yeah, man. I don't think it's fair. It was like Quill said, it was time to get up in there. But I don't be tripping off what the Nets got going on for real.
But them firing Nash was even. Like, I think that's the only reason KD
That's what I
came
said.
back.
That's what I said. I said that in the last episode.
They knew, yeah,
I
they
was,
knew KD came back because they told him Nash was gonna be gone. Okay. Well, eventually now y'all gonna get rid of him. Cool. Then as soon as last league, KD out there 38, 8, and 8. He out there giving
But
he out
I
there
don't
giving you
even
triple
think
double.
really.
Like,
I think it was the Rudy Gobert trade set the precedence. If we got all of this, or they got all of that for Rudy Gobert, bro, we finna get double, 10-fold for KD, and well, nobody trying to give up all that for KD. And I think that was the other thing. But yeah, maybe they knew. You know what I'm saying? But Nash was on their ass though. You know, the game before, Nash was questioning their, you know what I'm saying, their commitment to winning. So yeah, you know. But that's all I got for the Nets, you know.
The next topic, you know, I'm gonna just sit back and just let y'all break it down a little bit because y'all know about y'all Warriors. Should we be concerned about y'all Warriors? What y'all lose 6 in a row? Something like that.
So it's right
Today?
now it's 5.
Nah, today it's 6 in a row because y'all lost yesterday to the Magic too.
Yeah, I think it's 5.
growing pains.
Let me
Growing
see.
pains.
Nah, I think y'all lost. Today was 6, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, go ahead. Talk about it, Quill. You on a roll.
No, I feel like it's just growing pains.
Yeah,
we got a lot of young
4,
pieces.
5. It was 5 in a row. It's the Hornets, the Pistons, the Heat, the Magic, the Pelicans. 5. I know my team, bro. Sit your ass back. Go ahead, my bad, Quill.
12th in the West. Go ahead.
I just feel like we got young pieces that we really trying to get. We got a bigger rotation right now. And with having a bigger rotation, it's a lot of stuff that ain't the same team that you've seen in the playoffs. You've seen Wiseman, who didn't play last year. You've seen a lot of people play ball that wasn't in that playoff rotation.
I mean, who the hell is Ty Jerome? Where he come from?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're seeing a lot of people in there and a lot getting minutes at times where you like, why haven't you brought Looney back? Why haven't you brought this player back? Yeah. Why are you letting this player stay on the floor? And it's like Steve Kerr trying to coach early. It feels like he's trying to coach early in the season. Hopefully he's trying to coach early in the season to make his rotations and everything for that playoff run. But we got to start winning some games. Like even tonight,
is it worth it? Is
nobody.
It worth it?
I mean, I'm not gonna doubt Steve Kerr. I'm not gonna doubt his method on getting to championships back to back, and then losing players and then coming back. And when I ain't gonna doubt Kerr, but I know it's different. You know, last year we had stars out, so we had a tighter rotation than this. We got JaMychal Green in playing minutes. We got a lot of people playing a lot more minutes. The emergence of Poole, we have to play Poole now. So it's like it's minutes that Poole is playing because he's Poole now. And it's times where sometimes in one game it's like, okay, Poole, you could have came out and Looney could have came back in and grabbed one of them rebounds that we wasn't goddamn grabbing. Because we was close. But at the same time, it's like he coaching. You know what I'm saying? He got a coach. He got a team now.
Want to tag me in? Appreciate it. I respect where you come from, but I'm coming with some hostility, bro. You talking about you not questioning Steve Kerr? I don't like Steve Kerr. I've been telling you, I don't think he can coach. He did what Steve Nash did, but his players were already playing together. So Steve Nash had a bunch of great players who ain't played together unless they was on Team USA. This guy had people that was grown. They grew up together. They played together. He inherited that success, right? The best basketball I seen the Warriors play was when they had Luke Walton. Because Luke Walton, to get there, don't you settle for that damn 3 on that fast break. Take your antennas to that damn hoop. I seen them scoring layups. You know what I'm saying? Luke Walton, don't you settle for that damn 3. Get in there, Curry. Do your thing. Yeah. Help create the argument, the debate between you and Kyrie. Because what would give Kyrie the hands over Curry is because you don't know where Kyrie finna score from. Yeah. You don't know. He's a 3-level scorer. You don't know if he's finna shoot the 3, the midi, you know what I'm saying, or go to the bucket. A lot of times with Curry, he's just gonna shoot the 3. That's why we losing the last few games. We down 3. Oh, we gotta shoot the 3. We gotta shoot the. No, bro. It's 3 minutes left in the game. Play basketball. Y'all were just down by 14. Is it a 14-point shot out there? No. So how'd y'all come back? You played basketball. Oh. So no. Kerr, he frustrates me, right? But I understand. I said it in one of the earlier episodes, even I think the preseason. I said he's trying to get that young team, so we're pacing. We're figuring it out now. So when it comes for Christmas, All-Star, post-All-Star break, you're gonna see it. You should see it all coming together. So by the time we get into playoff run, we know who we playing. We know our rotations. We know what to expect. Y'all know what it is. So I think that's number 2. So the first thing, Kerr, you better figure it out. I'm going to call, make some phone calls, tell him to get your ass up out of there. That's what I'm going to tell him. Number 2, we trying to work in that young core. Number 3, everybody giving us their fucking best. When people play us, they give us their best. When they play you, they know it's Luka. So when other people show up, they be like, okay, we're going to make them beat us. They know it's Luka. When they go against the Hornets, no Miles Bridges. Who expecting PJ Washington to go off like he been going off? Crazy. But when they play us, it don't matter how we look. People are going to give us their best, because to leave their house or our house and say we punched them in their mouth, everybody want to say that. Everybody having career games against us, whether it's a career win because they beat us, and Steph Curry going dumb. Klay Thompson dropping near 30. Jordan Poole slipping and sliding. But they still beating us, though. So that's number 3. So I'm looking at it, Kerr, I need you to get in control of that team and start coaching. We got to be patient. And then everybody going to give us their best punch. So we're going into people's houses, teams that we should be beating. Our head ain't even on the swivel. It ain't even on the swivel. So, hey, and then our defense is real questionable. So back to what you saying, Quell, when you look at it and you like, why is he still? I say that a lot of times. So am I concerned? No. I'm annoyed, though. I'm annoyed. Steve Kerr, don't make me come see you, bro. I'm going to have some words for you if I see you. I'm going to be at one of them games. I'm going to tell you about yourself now. But concerned, nah. Annoyed. But I ain't worried about it, because guess what? You say we 12 in the West, I bet we still finish above y'all, motherfucker.
Yeah, and you got to know, Anthony Lamb, Ty Jerome, James Wiseman, JaMychal Green,
A lot
Otto
of
Porter, Bielitsa, Gary Payton Jr., Gary Payton II, I mean,
yeah.
this is a different team we're playing with. Also.
But Ty Jerome, like, he be coming in scoring, and I'm like, hey, but
Chioza,
it's like it's on the defensive
Damian
end.
Lee.
That's where we lacking on the defensive end.
Yeah, because everybody I just named, Gary Payton II come in and he played defense too.
Yeah.
Otto Porter came in and grabbed 9 rebounds.
And my last point, bro, I mean, JaMychal Green be doing his thing. JaMychal Green be doing his thing. I ain't gonna take it away.
But there's a lot of young players. All of them players we had a bench that was veterans last year. Them young players, Kuminga, they were
but we got
they
veterans.
were younger players. That was younger players.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take Bielitsa and his 3-point shooter. I'm gonna take Otto Porter back.
And Porter, yeah.
I mean,
like,
even Gary Payton,
was
like,
a veteran.
because like what they do complements what we do. These players, we got scores.
They complement. It just ain't meshed yet.
We don't have real great defenders like we had coming off the bench.
We do.
We have a defender.
This is what I'm saying, and then we can move on. My 4th point, you just reminded me when you start naming people. Wiggins. I watched that man play. When we played our last game, we had the opportunity to seal the game, and he missed that easy, wide open layup. Where's that tenacity, bro? Where's that aggression? Where's that grit? I don't see it.
Payton?
You got paid, bro. Wiggins, you got paid, and now you just out there looking like normal Wiggins. You just running around doing stuff, giving us mediocre numbers. What is 16 rebounds, bro?
Well, we had a little grit to us last year. That's another
in the
thing.
play. That's what I'm saying.
Those players,
that's what we don't
grit
have.
To them. Yeah.
Well, Andrew Wiggins on our team. We don't have that.
Yeah,
we don't have that.
We had some dog in us a little bit. Gary Payton had Otto Porter had some dog in us.
So that's pissing, bro. When I'm watching these players get to that paint area and take these easy shots, and I'm looking like Klay Thompson, use your legs, bro. These people learn how to shoot by watching you. Remember that. But I'm good. We can go on. What you got next for us?
Tragic. Talk about James Harden. He's gonna be out for a month with a tendon strain, which I think that's gonna do to the 76ers.
You take the lead on this.
I hope it does what it should do. If Embiid,
I hope it makes Maxey step all the way up and show that he finna dog. He's that dog. If they gonna win like they supposed to, nah. You got James Harden, Mr. Nah, it ain't gonna win like they used to. But I'm a Maxey fan now. Like I think this is the next guy that's gonna slip up through the ranks. The young guy that's gonna come in there and be like, "Hey, I belong in a conversation with Luka Ja and Jordan Poole and them. I'm the young guy that can ball too." He trying to prove it this year. He trying to show like, hey,
he ain't gonna get in that conversation.
I can ball. Like I'm a baller. I can ball. So I hope
he don't do enough to get in that conversation. I'm just saying,
man. He.
But yeah, being mentioned, being a respectable force, yeah.
I hope it help him. You know.
I mean, but Maxey gonna do it, and Maxey. I think we all on the same accord. It's gonna give them the opportunity to figure something out. But then you got to factor in Joel Embiid out too. So it's gonna be real interesting to see because not only is Joel Embiid out, what other big do they have on their team? So now you get to see something. We get to see what they're gonna do, but it's gonna take it. They're gonna take a hit in the mouth, but I think it's prime development. It's not gonna be good development because when Harden come back, where the ball gonna go? Right back to Harden.
Mm-hmm.
So. I think Big Brother Quail froze.
Unless he giving you that look.
Oh me, I was like, bro, why you staring at me like that?
It's like he went to say, "Hey man, you got my boy messed up." Like,
oh me.
Like he went to say,
"Oh me,
man."
Let me bring him back in.
Yeah, see, man, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's a tough loss, but he gave you 31.
You talking about Maxey?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right. But I called that. That was before I knew Harden was out. I was like, no Embiid. Yeah, the other team gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Who they play again?
The Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you gotta respect what Mitchell Robinson brings. And then you got Julius Randle next to him. And that's too much for Tobias Harris to handle.
Yeah, they definitely should have, like you said, take a definitely big hit to the mouth. But the only little sunflower you see in this pile of ash that could come from it is just the development leadership of Max showing his worth. Like, I'm finna show y'all I'm a dog. Like, I'm finna give y'all 30 a night. I'm finna give y'all 35, 40 a night. Let y'all know I ain't scared to take that shot. I ain't scared to be that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And who knows if it worked for him, which we all think is not gonna work for the team itself, but why not let Maxey be that second go? You know what, Harden? Dump it off to him. Let him get that shot, or let Maxey create his own shot.
Yeah. I mean, but that's something that they already know. Like they seen Maxey and Harden working, post All-Star game when Harden came back. They seen them working and Maxey struggled, then Maxey balled, and then Maxey struggled, then Maxey balled, and he kind of, gave them a little consistency. They already know this. That's why I say it's not really gonna do much for Maxey. It's the other pieces. Because when Harden comes back, Maxey not gonna have the ball anymore. Or not as much, nowhere near as much. So, but yeah, nah. We're gonna keep pushing through while we try to get Quail back in here.
All right, so we all heard about Russell Westbrook purchasing a house next door to LeBron.
Oh yeah, hey, I think I'm talking about.
What did he say? I ain't going nowhere.
That is one soap opera feel dramatic thing they got going on over there.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, what you don't know.
I mean, I feel like that's rich people problems. It's I don't know, man. You can read it either way.
Yeah,
like it ain't nothing for rich folks to buy and sell a house. It ain't nothing. Like
what I'm saying, but you got to think he bought a house that close to LeBron James. You had to know he already had a house, but I think he had recently just sold a house. So I mean, he want to be able to walk down the street, talk to LeBron. Hey, he want to make sure everything good. Hey, you ain't talking about trading me, is you? Okay. And then if LeBron trade us, then he will walk across the street, be
But
like, "Hey, it's
it ain't
time
like
to do that."
it ain't like our neighborhoods though, where he could just walk across the street. Everybody gated community in that type of environment. But I'm saying it's just, I don't know, man. It's like you said, it's like a TV show that need to be on TV, some reality TV over there with the love and hip hop and all of that
Something
stuff
other
that's
than the
going on.
NBA, because this show got
Yeah.
its own, you know what I'm saying, real what NBA husbands, LA feels to it.
I don't know. They getting a win or two here or there though. They still in a win here and there. They just beat the Pelicans.
Yeah,
they still in a win here and there. I mean, they
So
definitely in a slump.
what I think is interesting about that is it wasn't any of the usual people. You know what I'm saying? They hit that shot. They didn't go to him. I think that was very interesting. I don't know. Did you catch that? Yeah. It wasn't LeBron. It wasn't AD. It wasn't Westbrook. Hell, it wasn't even Lonnie Walker. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Reeves. It wasn't Beverly. It was Matt Ryan. Hold on, I'm finna send him back in here. All right. So catch my man's up to speed. So Quill, you back in this thing. So what we talking about right now, we just wrapped up with Westbrook buying that crib by LeBron. So what you think of that real quick?
Oh, yeah. He feel like he finally getting his just due in LA. He cool now.
we say they deserve that situation deserves its own TV show.
The Lakers, yeah, they do need their own show. That probably be one of the most watched shows out.
Oh, me, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
But
now might be able to win 6 Man of the Year over there.
Nah, you going too far.
He might be able to win 6 Man of the Year.
All right, we're gonna see in a week he gonna be selling that house. So what we talking about now is how they scraped by with that dub against the Pelicans, and your savior Matt Ryan
what
hit
the
that.
fuck? Did he do it again?
Nah, you good.
Bro.
You good? Yeah, your boy Matt Ryan hit that game-winning shot. So what I thought was notable about that was it wasn't any of the people you thought would have hit the shot, but even more so, how subtle of a celebration you saw, you know what I'm saying, from Patrick Beverly. Like, he was real cool. So I'm like, hey, did he learn his lesson from last year? Because last year, this is my house. This is my house. Like, he was tears, and you swear that he just won a gold medal or the NBA championship. This time, he kind of brought him in. He talked to him, was like, good shot, young buck, and they walked to the locker room. So why you think the change, Teddy? Because you a Patrick Beverly motherfucker on the court. Why you think the change?
Well, for one, back then they was on a competing team. You can argue, but right now they scraping by trying to get a win. Like, the Lakers ain't that deal right now. They going through a major slump. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to talk stuff when you don't even think, or at this rate, you ain't gonna even make it to the play-in. You ain't gonna be in the playoffs. What you finna be arguing and talking stuff for? And y'all 1-5, 1-4, or whatever the case may be. You can't talk stuff like that. So
I'm gonna
say,
wait.
Let's see as the season progresses, they get better. If they get better, and they start getting into the contention, 6th, 7th, 8th seed, you may see some smack talking then.
But if you know anything about Pat Bev gonna talk regardless what his situation is.
But Pat Bev, it's been a long time since he been this down bad on a team like this. Like, they down bad, and it don't even look like
what Pat Bev came when he said to the team. He said LeBron James should be grateful to be on the team with me. Like, Pat Bev go talk regardless. But I hear you though. I hear you. What you think, Quill?
I think that the reason Pat Bev was so emotional over that one game when they won against the Clippers is because the Clippers gave up on him and his people.
Yeah.
And when he first got to Minnesota, he said, I'm gonna take them to the playoffs, and every team I've been on then went to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And when he beat them, that was a game to beat them and go to the playoffs. So he beat the team that gave up on him and traded him away, and he beat them to go to the playoffs.
Okay.
So him, that feeling inside, like, yeah, motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he felt. Like, I told y'all, like, he did. So he was turned. I'm
But
watching it
now
right
he
now.
down
He
bad.
was turned. Like,
Yeah,
he was turned.
he down
Yeah.
bad now.
Yeah,
Now he getting the wins. He like, whew.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah, it's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that much emotion behind these wins. They just happy to get a win, but they just happy. And they won games with West. That's why I said Westbrook coming off the bench, that boy could just run wild. That running wild. People excited for him to come in the game now.
13, 9, and 7 that game or something like that.
Yeah, bro. That's 6 man, bro. 13. Hey, all right.
That's a very expensive sixth man.
Yeah, if they can get
you got to do a work for the team. You got to do a work for the team.
Can be a horse.
Nah,
he'll be all right. So
he playing every other game.
But if he just break down like normal, then
yeah,
it should be fun. It should be fun, but nah, fun to watch, but nah.
I think MTV got room for them. BET.
Yeah, that'll be a good show, bro. That'll be a good show. LeBron, AD, Westbrook, Beverly. Oh, bro, they lit.
Westbrook, I still never forgot what he did to me.
Because AD come back and had games where you'd be like, damn, that's AD. And then you'd be like, damn, AD out again. What happened last game? Why AD out this game?
Well, let's run through our predictions, because I know our guys want to hear a "I told you so" segment again. So let's run through some predictions.
Hold on, before we hit our predictions, bro, can we just recognize a few, just real quick? Each of us, whether it's a team or a player, a notable performance. Somebody you just want to recognize. We're going to start with you, Big Brother Teddy. We're going to go from oldest to youngest. Big Brother Teddy, Big Brother Quill, and then little Big Bro.
Mr. Triple Double, Mr. 38-8, a true 38-8. Luka doing his thing. Every game, he show up, he show out. He's showing you that if I get one person to give me 20 plus, it's over for you. Can't nobody stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop him. He's probably the second most unstoppable player in the league outside of Giannis. Shout out to my boy Luka. I ain't gonna put much time into it. Y'all already know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I thought you were talking about Joker at first.
No, don't stop that. Don't stop that. Offensively, he's the second most unstoppable player in the league.
So I'm gonna talk about the guy. I will say, them Cavs 7-1 right now. They look nice, but is he the second most dominant? That boy, Giannis.
Say his name again.
I say he top. I gave Giannis number one as far as unstoppable, but Luka right behind him.
I think we lost him again.
I know we lost him, but Luka leading the league in scoring, but he ain't as unstoppable as a Giannis. That's a freight train. Yeah. Well, go ahead, Quill. Keep go. I mean, Deuce, tell us.
I got you. So I was thinking of Giannis. But this is what Giannis doing all the time. So I'm taking my hat off to him because he's sustained, like he's maintaining that energy. Like Luka is, offense, nothing defense. Giannis is just everywhere. There's not a place on the court where he isn't. But I just want the damn Cavaliers, bro. Like I remember talking about them in the preseason. I think Leo dropped underneath them, was like, hey, y'all gonna, he was like, hell, I wanted you to talk about, the Cavaliers. So the Cavaliers, bro. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They go on the games, teams that you like, this is going to be good, they beat them. Teams you be like, they should beat them, they beat the shit out of them. So the Cavs, D. Mitch, he out there, hey.
They last game without their two-guard combo.
That's what I'm saying.
They're supposed to beat the Pistons, but I'm like, that's a real good win for them.
Like,
that's a real good win for them.
The Pistons gave They beat the Warriors. They gave the Bucks a run for their money. So for the Cavs to go at the Pistons without their two guards and to win the way that they won, bro. Man, that's crazy. So my notable performance is going to the Cavaliers. That's all I can say. So now we can go on and get into these picks.
Yeah, go ahead, because that was a good game versus the Celtics the other day.
Yeah,
that's pretty much solidified it. Yeah, that was a solid win. But I'll run down it real quick. We'll just go back and put Quail picks in. But we got the Kings and the Magic tomorrow.
All right, hold on. Let me pull this up so I can follow you. All right, Kings and the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Magic.
I'm gonna go Magic too. They just beat y'all, so they on top of the world. Nets and the Hornets.
I'm going Nets.
I will second that. Pelicans and the Hawks. That's gonna be a good one.
Pelicans and the Hawks. I'm going Pelicans.
I'm gonna say Hawks on that one.
Okay, I'm gonna take that from you.
You got the Celtics and you got the Knicks.
I'm going Celtics. Celtics. 3-1-4.
You got the Rockets and you got the Timberwolves. I'm gonna say Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. Yeah, I'm gonna go Timberwolves.
Thunder and the Bucks. The Buck train ain't stopping.
The Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm finna bring Quell in. Keep going.
The Spurs and the Nuggets.
Spurs and the Nuggets. Who you got, Quell?
I got the
Nuggets.
You got the Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets.
The Trailblazers and the Suns.
Trailblazers and the Suns. Who you got, Quell?
There'll be no D-Lil, so I'm gonna go with the Suns.
You got Trailblazers. Where you going? You said Suns. I'm gonna go
Suns.
I'm gonna go D-Lil. Yeah, I'm gonna go Suns that game.
All right, and then Sunday when we come back, we got the Cavaliers and the Lakers.
So Cavs and the Lakers. Quell, who you going with?
Cavs.
I see you back on here. Get this invite.
Cavs.
He said Cavs. I'm going with the Cavaliers.
You got the Wizards, the STL Wizards, and the Grizzlies.
The STL Wizards. I'm going Grizzlies over the Wizards. Who you taking, Quell?
Grizzlies.
I said Grizzlies. You got Grizzlies.
The Bulls and the Raptors back at it.
Bulls and the Raptors.
Punching each other all year.
That's a tough one. I gotta go defense. I'm going top to bottom defense. Yeah. They let me down. They gonna bounce back. Raptors.
Let's go with them. I'm gonna go with the Bulls on that one.
He say Raptors. I say Raptors. You say Bulls. Okay.
Yeah. And then lastly, we got the Jazz and the Clippers.
I'm going Jazz.
No matter, we beat both of them boys. I mean, it don't matter.
What you going, Jazz Clippers, Quell?
I'm gonna say Jazz.
I'm going Jazz.
I say Jazz. Teddy said Jazz. Quell said Jazz.
I'm mad they lost to us, so who cares?
All right. You know what I'm saying? You see how we rocking, even with the technical difficulties, we working it out because we real life bros. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just come together for no shit, naive. But that's all we got for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the facts, opinions, and BS with your boys Deuce, Teddy, and the Quell.
We out.
Top of the key, we out.
Yeah.
Ready? Hope you pass shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. Stay in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. White be mad, but